Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. I hope you're all really well. As you can see, this is part 2 or session 2 of my Vinted haul. I've done like a 3-part little series. Just filmed like part 1, so I'm just coming to film part 2. So yeah, this one is more of my singles haul, we'll call it. But before we get into it, can I ask, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my channel. If you like my content, as you know from my channel, or if you are new you won't know, but I've covered all things sort of pregnancy, I cover motherhood, toddlerhood, hauls, Vinted hauls, product reviews like off my own back, like not sponsored or paid for or anything. I just do them off my own back. And I do some beauty, I do some day in the lives. I need to actually do one soon really, but mum life has been very busy, hence why I'm sat in my newborn's nursery that he's not using yet, which is an actual shit. Dumping ground. And my toddler is in bed because it is 20 to 9 on a Friday night, and yeah, I have to use the time wisely. My husband's got my newborn, so I have snuck off. I'm going to film this and then I'm going to put some of the bits away and put some of this like stuff I've got down from the loft, because he's gone up a size, so I need to do that. And then I'm probably going to go to bed. Actually, he'll need a feed and then we'll be going to bed. But anyways, I have digressed massively there. Sorry. So, welcome to part 2 of my like little Vinted series, we'll call it. I'm not really sure what to call it. So this is like the singles one. Make it sound like it's a dating show, don't I? So part 1 was like children's footwear, and this is either like baby or toddler like single items. And part 3 is, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Part 3 is going to be bundles. I had like a real brain fart then. It's gonna be bundles where I've bought like quite a few items from a seller. So I thought that just made sense to split it into 3. And yeah, I'm just trying to remember that I've got all the singles. I'm looking and it seems like a really small pile, but I think it's fine. So let's get into it. Which one should I go for first? Let's do coats. So I've started getting Tommy some coats for like 2023 winter, autumn winter, because I don't really want to pay full price. If there's a nice one that I like, I'll pay full price. But I just thought it's so out of season and people want to get rid of it that I could obviously get a good deal, or they'll be really cheap anyway. So I did get 3 coats for him, which need to go into storage because they're a little bit big and it is summer right now, but we move. Just trying to make sure that's not got my address on it. No. Actually, I'm not going to get this one fully out because it's going to make so much noise when Tommy's asleep down the hall. But it's just this beige like puffer coat from Asda. So I paid £2.50 for this. It's not in the best condition, it's very worn. Like the fur inside is really like worn and just a bit bleh. So I'm going to give it a wash, see what it comes out like. This will probably be like his nursery coat, because obviously it's a bit me. And I know it's beige, creamy, but it's fine. It was £2.50. If he ruins it, it was £2.50. Next up is this Zara puffer. I've just realised I have put, oh yeah, I put my pile of stuff on my notes so I can't see the price. So it was this Zara puffer, which was in age 2 to 3, I believe. No, it wasn't 2 to 3, it was 3 to 4. It was aged 3 to 4, but it's rubbed off. And so as you can see, like, it's a bit worn, it's all a bit rubbed off. And it's in quite good condition. It's a little bit crinkled from where it has obviously been like in transit for delivery. But I'm hoping obviously it will just sort of wear out in time. It's got a couple of little pulls, like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, like there. But it was only a £5. And like, yeah, the zip's a bit worn there. But again, it was a £5. And Zara coats are so expensive. They're like £25.99. Your girl ain't paying that. You know how I feel about full price Zara. We'll just leave it there. But yeah, £5 for a Zara coat, even if it's a bit worn, I consider a win. So yeah. And then there was this Ralph Lauren coat, which in the end I think I got it for like £5.50. I think she was advertising it for about £13. I think I got her down to like £8.50, and then she said she got it out and noticed a couple of marks on it. Oh yeah, there. I don't know if that's going to come up on camera. Can you see like the scuff marks there? So there's some scuff marks, and the Ralph is a bit worn. But I got it for £5.50 in the end. This is age 4, so this will go into storage. But for £5.50, like, I'd be pissed if I bought him a new Ralph Lauren one and it ended up like this. So I'm happy for him just to wear a second-hand one. So yeah, that will go into storage. All of this will have to go into storage actually. I'm gonna have to try and find a bag to put it in. And then sticking on the theme of like coats, I'm so sorry, I feel like my nose is running. It's not, but it just feels like it. There's this raincoat, H&M Bear jacket. Yeah, so this was I think 2 to 3 years. Yeah, 2 to 3. Now I'm not really buying much in 2 to 3, but I did like this, so I couldn't resist. And a raincoat he could wear this year and get some use out of it, so I'm not too bothered. My rule at the minute is, I think if you've seen a couple of my hauls before this, I think it's a Primark and a Zara one, I'm trying not to buy 2 to 3 because he's got so much and I'm so unplanned for 3 to 4, so he needs 3 to 4 ideally. But I thought he could wear this like this autumn and winter. We're going on a UK holiday soon, so I thought this would be perfect for like if it like rains. And it's so my vibe, like it's got a little teddy bear on it. So this was only £3.50, and it's actually basically in pretty perfect condition. I can't see anything wrong with it apart from that it doesn't have tags on, so I am buzzing about that. And then we've got a little bit of clothes here, so let me see which. This is the pumpkin one. So sorry, I'm just trying to find my notes. Halloween jumper. So this is a Halloween jumper. Now this was originally meant to be for Tommy. You'll see a t-shirt in a minute that would have matched. This was actually advertised at 3 to 4 years, so this was why I wanted it to match. I'll get the one it matches with to show you. The t-shirt for Oxley, but it's come through and it's actually age 1 to 2. I'm a little bit annoyed about it, but I can save it for Oxley, it's fine. Yeah, I'm a little bit pissed off about it, but it wasn't enough to like say I've got an issue. So I paid £4 for this, so I will just put it into storage ready for my little Oxley shops. I've got like a box up there instead of going up and down in the loft all the time. I have boxes up there where like when I buy stuff that's in like older sizes, I pop it up there, and when I change over sizes I go in the boxes first, bring that out, and then I go into the loft and get the rest. I do probably need to put those in the loft because obviously I want to get his nursery looking nice, and it's just making it look a bit neat right now, but it's fine. So this was, whilst we've done the Halloween jumper, we'll do the Halloween t-shirt. So it's literally from the same people. This is actually an independent brand called Ronnie Rex Designs, and I just typed them in on Vinted and they came up, so I was really impressed with that. This was a £1.50. This was from another seller, it wasn't from like the brand selling it, if that makes sense. But I think she does, the woman who owns the brand does have a Vinted page as well. If I can find it, I'll link it down below, but I actually can't remember. It's not under like Ronnie Rex, it's under something else. So if I can find it, I will link it, but if I can't, I apologise. But just type in Ronnie Rex and it comes up. So yeah, I got that to match with the jumper. It's not going to happen, but we move. It's not the brand's fault, it's the seller I bought the jumpers from fault, if you ask me. And then this was actually in my shoe video. You would have seen I said that a pair of Vans that came with a jumper, and this is the other bit of that little package. So it's just a Zara jumper with Mickey on. I think this is age 3 to 6. Yeah, 3 to 6 months. So I will be popping that in storage for Oxley. This was £3, so for Zara, buzzing. I will be popping that up in that box very soon. That's just, I'm just trying to make piles for when stuff needs to go away. It just makes it easier for me, so please ignore me. Now I have got a runny nose, that is really annoying. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go sort my nose out. There we go. Guys, it seems like my hay fever is hitting me even at like 9 o'clock at night. Who knew? We move. It is fine. And then next up, this is from another independent brand. Again, it wasn't sold by the brand, it was sold like by someone who'd obviously purchased from them. So this is by a brand called Oz and Bell, which you can find on Instagram. You also can just type in Oz and Bell in the search box and they come up. And I paid £2.50 for this, and this is age 1 to 2. So I just thought I'd put that into storage for Oxley. So that will be nice for him. And it's quite nice if you haven't like tried the brand before, then it's quite nice to like try it at a cheaper price. So quite impressed with that. And then I'm gonna leave that one till last. Not until last, but leave it for a bit. And then I got this Zara jumper in 9 to 12 months, which is the Paris jumper. I'm actually trying to find this for Tommy in 3 to 4 on Vinted at the moment, so they can match. But I paid £5 for this. It's a little bit worn, but it'll be perfect. Gives it character, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, that was only £5, so again for Zara that's really reasonable. And then I got this little brother outfit. I don't feel like he's actually worn a little brother outfit yet, so maybe he can wear this tomorrow, who knows. But it's 0 to 3 and it's from Next, I believe. Yes, and I paid £2 for this. So here's the trousers. I might just leave this here for him to wear tomorrow. I'll keep it out. And then it just comes with this top. So it's meant to be a bit cooler tomorrow, so debating whether I put him in that. Who knows? I like to get outfits out and play around, but anyways. And then sticking on the Zara train, oh that was Zara, that was Next, but we move, is Lake Mills top. Bear with me, I did write it down. Yeah, so this is 3 to 4 years, so this will be for Tommy. I think I actually have this for Oxley in a Zara haul that I done when I was pregnant, so hopefully they'll be able to match. I'm going to have to go back and watch that video now and see if I have actually got it. Pretty sure I did. I can't remember, or I've got it for Vinted. I can't remember. I've got it somewhere. I'm sure I have, and if I haven't, I'm going to now. But this was £3. So I'm going to pop that into storage for Tommy, for him to wear either like this winter as maybe like a bit oversized, or next year. He's currently still in 2 to 3 comfortably, so we're going to do. And then I haven't purchased anything from this seller in so long. People understand why it makes me so happy. So when I saw this top, I was like, ooh, haven't bought from you in ages, and I really love that. So this was from our little O on Instagram, which is, I think, Oscar Pre-Loved, or Pre-Loved Oscar. Oh, I can't remember. I haven't, like I said, I haven't purchased from her in so long. I think it's Oscar Pre-Loved. So it's just this top from Next in age 3. So it's got the bear on the front. I thought it was a bit quirky. So it's originally £8. Still got the tags on, and I paid £6. So buzzing with that. Yeah, £6. Just looking at my notes. So yeah, really, really chuffed with that. Again, that will just go into storage, and he can wear that. It'll be a bit long on him now and oversized, but not like in a cute way yet. He'll be way too big. Probably look like a dress because he's quite a little shorty, bless him. Oh, this hay fever is making my throat hurt. And then last up, it's not clothing, but I don't know, it's accessories. So obviously I have a changing bag for Oxley, and Tommy still has his My First Year's bag that has like his stuff in, like some spare nappies, some snacks and stuff. If I really have to, I put them all in one, but I try and keep them separate so it just doesn't get too confusing. And I kind of held off on getting this accessory because I was like, I have such a big changing bag, I don't need it. And I've actually found, I mean, you can kind of guess what it is. It's a buggy organiser, but there's a little bit of a story. So I was like, oh, it's so big, like, and obviously you do need to take a big bag out, like when you're out for the day, like I do, and you get on with it. Now mine's actually quite big. I'm deciding that I just don't think I like any changing bags. I think there's always something wrong with all of them, and I need to accept that. I just think, I thought this would be the perfect one, and it's great. I'm not taking that away, but it's quite big, so when I try and put it under my like single pram, it doesn't fit because it's quite like thick, and if I put it on the handles, it's quite heavy because I'm usually out for like the day. It's got my rapid calls in, so at least 2, some bottles, all the changing stuff. It's quite heavy, so if I was to take Oxley out of the pram, my pram falls over. So it's like, but trying to get it in the basket between my, is it the bassinet? Yeah, bassinet part. Again, it's too fat, so I'm gonna have to start putting the bag underneath before I put the bassinet on top. But that means I can't really get it out, so I'm gonna have to position it like diagonally so that I can just open it and then get what I need out, put it back in, which is fine. It's a little bit annoying. So then I thought, right, I've tried to go without. Let's get a buggy organiser so that I can have a couple of bits to hand without having to go underneath. It seems a bit backwards that I'm going to have 2 bags instead of 1, but go with me because this is actually a really good one. So I originally wanted this at the baby show. I think I might have mentioned it in my baby show video, and maybe on Instagram, that we saw a brand, Nancy and Frank. Now I thought her changing bags were a little bit small for me because I wanted to carry the rapid calls and stuff, and they just wouldn't have fit in. So I left the changing bag, but I did see the buggy organiser, and I said to my friend, I was like, I might go back and get that because it was on offer, and I think it was like 20% off. So for the buggy organiser and buggy clips, it was like £60 or maybe 65, but at the show it was 20% off. So I was like, oh, okay. totally forgot to go back. And then they're having like the summer off of like orders and stuff, so she reduced it to £52. So I was like, oh, okay, like it's cheaper. I think I'm gonna get it. And I thought, let me just try online. Sorry, I can hear Oxley crying with Adam. I'm sure he's got it covered. But you know when you're like, This is the last bit anyway, so I'm gonna stop this and go down. So I thought I'll just check on Vinted. They might have something, and if they don't, then I'm just gonna order this one because I actually really liked it. I've seen it. Let's just do it. And I've got really lucky because they're all sold out now. I will link the search bit, but they're all sold out now. But I found this one for £25. So I was going to pay 52 and I basically got it for half price. I did try for 20, she said no, so I paid 25. So it's this buggy organiser, so it does come with a strap, so you can use it as a handbag, which I have done today. So you can obviously just wear it across the body or on your shoulder. And so it does come with a strap, and I just, if I'm not using this and it's on the buggy, I just take it off and pop it in the bag. It is just divine. There are a couple of like straggly bits. I don't think you'll be able to see them where like the stitching's just come up a bit. So, but for 25 quid, it's a little bit expensive on the more expensive side, but it's fine. I just need to cut them off. So it does have pockets either side. That's it. When it's on the buggy, I tend to like slot my phone in there, and I've slotted my like car key in there today. But yeah, it has a zip on the back which opens. You can put some stuff in there, but I don't have anything in there, so it just opens up like that. I probably should not show you my bank card. Let's take those out. But yeah, you've got your card holders there. So I popped a couple of cards in. I've had a couple of receipts, so I've just popped them in there. So it has a pocket on one side. So as you can see from mine, sorry, I'm trying not to tip it all out. I've popped a Kendamil ready-made in there. So that's just in there. I'm so sorry, I'm getting really distracted with his crying. I'm gonna have to go down in 2 seconds. Let's finish this up. He's got a muslin, a spare vest in there for some reason. I've got a couple of Tommy snacks in there because we were out today. I've got some wipes down there, and then I've just got 2 of Tommy's nappies and 2 of Oxley's nappies. So like quick time if I need them. They're literally like either at the end of the buggy with me, and then if I'm just wearing it, then they're there as well. You can comfortably fit a bottle on top there as well. It doesn't look like you can, but you could fit a bottle there because you've got the space like going across. And I have put a bottle in there recently when I took him to get his jabs. I had a bottle in there so that I could give him the ready-made if he kicked off quite a lot, but he didn't need it in the end. So yeah, that is my buggy organiser, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. So from this video, this has got to be one of my favourite items. I'm just going to put my card back in. I really love this. I'm so chuffed with it, and I've got so much use out of it. I've only been using it since Tuesday, and I've got so much wear out of it. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. So my little takeaway like tricks and tips on this one is search for everything on Vinted, just to double check. Like obviously I didn't think this would be on here, but it was. And my other thing is to search for like not local brands but like small businesses on there, because if you have missed like Halloween, for example, I'm sure Halloween will obviously come out again this year, but if you've missed it, then you can try it out, and if you like the brand you can go on to buy from them as well. So they're my like 2 takeaway tips from this video. But I'm gonna check if Adam's alright with the baby, and I'm gonna put all this stuff away if he is okay. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you in part 3 of my Vinted series. But I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!